Wonder why some people actually binge on your content. They ask for all the links and the lead magnets, and then they just end up ghosting you in the end. It's not just those people, it's actually human behavior. And there's a proven way to work with it. Now, most leads, they get stuck in the I'm interested stage, but I don't really know whether I want to go with this because they have fear, they have doubt, and then uncertainty actually starts to kick in for them. Now, the human brain is actually wired to avoid any form of change without some kind of reassurance. So we have to make our buying decisions emotionally and then we justify it with some form of logic. Now, just as a quick way of introduction, hi, my name is Sabrina Wright. I'm a former Google and LinkedIn strategist that now partners with service providers to fix their sales funnels and grow their business with high converting video ads. Now, as I was saying, most buyers, they do need to make their decisions using their emotions and some level of logic. Now, that's where the Hot 7 sequence comes in. Leads, they want to hear themselves in your content, otherwise they go into stall. And what this does is it handles the 7 most common objections that they tend to have. Now, it's released in a sequence as a retargeting content strategy, and it's done with reels and video view ads and your stories. Now each one is just gently nudging your leads closer to making that buying decision. And so these videos are going to cover things like their concerns over how long it's going to take them, how much effort is needed in order to execute this thing. Do I want to invest in this now, or am I going to put that off until later? What am I needing to sacrifice in order to get this thing and this payoff? And they also want to see some proof. They want to see some testimonials and some case studies and something that gives you some level of credibility. And they also want to know that your solution is relevant to their situation and can solve it. And you also want to make sure that you're building that trust with this content so they can have some trust in you and your offer. Now, this strategy is super easy to implement. All you need to do is identify the most common objection that your leads currently have, and then record a 60-second video so that you can address that objection clearly to them. And the final thing is that you're going to retarget your warm audience, and you're going to use this video ad in order to do that. Now, only put around £2 to £5 a day on it, and you're retargeting to people that has either they've visited your website, they're on your email list, maybe they've landed on your landing page, and you're just going to put your video back in front of them just so that they remember who you are and to remind them that you are there, and build that trust and with them with every piece of content that you're putting out. Now, if you want to execute this strategy in your business, I have a challenge for you. Pick one of these objections and make a video today. It doesn't have to be big, just, it's a small start. Run it as a retargeting ad. Now, if you want the full Hot 7 prompts and the templates that my clients use to create all of these videos, just DM me Hot7 and I'll get it over to you.